upon a time on a big continent, everything was in trouble. People were making the air, land, and water dirty. Some strong folks were keeping all the good stuff to themselves, making life hard for others. The corruption was starting to affect everyone's hearts. People were losing hope, and nobody was happy. The rich feared losing what they had, while the poor just wanted to survive. Bad feelings like greed and meanness spread like sickness. But there were four great spirits watching over the continent, and though they had their own territories, they could meet on sacred ground where they were all equal. These great spirits decided to meet and talk about how to help the people and all the living things to save the continent from the spreading corruption. The great water spirit asked the great earth spirit if they saw any changes on his way to the sacred place. Nope, said the earth spirit, feeling sad. The great fire spirit said they should just destroy everything and save the continent. The great wind spirit remembered when they could change the hearts of people with a little breeze to impress them. But the great fire spirit said time has passed and that the only way for them to save the continent was to use big disasters like tornadoes, floods, hurricanes, earthquakes, and wildfires, and after that start over again. The other spirit said that wasn't a good idea. Not all people are evil, and using natural disaster will hurt animals and nature, said the wind spirit. The earth spirit said that even good people were scared and could not do anything. And though the water spirit saw too much evil, there was also some good. The water spirit suggested a different idea, starting fresh with a new kingdom, protected from all the problems. She said they could impress on the hearts of the good people to the sacred place. After thinking about it, they agreed. They joined their powers and made a big being with fire, water, earth, and wind. Together, they built a wonderful kingdom. The kingdom had a capital, towns, and villages. It had forests, mountains, rivers, and other water bodies. There were all kinds of animals and fish in the forests and waters. Then they asked good people to come live there and help make it great. Families, old folks, and young folks all came together to start a new life in the new kingdom. Everyone was excited. The Great Spirit introduced themselves as the founders and told them everyone that they had a role and that everyone was important. They chose a king and entrusted him to manage the kingdom well. The founders gave them rules to follow and how to summon the founders in times of emergency. The people promised to follow the rules and do their part to keep the kingdom safe. With a show of great power, the founders caused a dome-like shield to cover the entire kingdom and then disappeared. As the people settled into the kingdom, some chose to live in the city, others chose to live in the towns and the villages. They built many wonderful things, but decided to keep things simple and avoid polluting their shielded kingdom like the rest of the continent. So even though they had television, they decided to use horse carriages to travel. But while the citizens of the shielded kingdom grew and lived in happiness, darkness spread over the rest of the continent, and an enemy they weren't aware of planned against them. What will happen next? Will the spirits come back? Join us next time to see what adventures await in the Kingdom Warriors. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Please like and subscribe for more inspiring and uplifting stories.